Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my contest entry for being an IT Cosmetics It Girl. Now, if you do not follow me on Instagram or following me on my Facebook page or Twitter, then you would not know that I actually decided to register for this and just go for it. I don't typically enter contests just because of the fear of rejection and not winning, and that is just something that I've been working on lately, and due to the amount of confidence that I've recently mustered up, I decided that I would enter this contest, so here is my video. So basically, IT Cosmetics would like us to pretty much show a look or tell you guys why this is our most beautiful us, and what that means to us. Either or. I'm gonna obviously do both because I'm an overachiever. So I decided to come up with this makeup look right here. Why do I feel like this is the most beautiful me? Because it brings out my eyes, and those are the typical makeup looks that I like. Things that are very minimal effort but still look very glamorous and sort of somewhat kind of natural. I love doing no liner looks. Once again, they do really bring out the eyes. I have brown eyes, so I like to incorporate rose golds and bronze looks, especially now for summer, but just in general I feel like it's just a color that kind of complements my skin tone and my physical features on my face, which is what I really do like, and that's the stuff that honestly makes me feel beautiful. Not so much when I have to try to bring something out or cover something up, but when I could just let it be. In my opinion, honestly, being your most beautiful you is just when you can accept yourself and love yourself, whether you're wearing cake face or no face at all. It's loving your flaws, owning them, accepting them, and not really caring whether somebody else wants you to change them or not. And to me, that's beautiful, because confidence is beautiful to me. And I've recently come to that conclusion because for years, obviously, I've dealt with, as I've mentioned on my channel before, anxiety and depression, and I'm just very self-conscious about myself. I've just been beaten down throughout my life, but I decided that I was going to stop playing victim and actually pick myself up and do the things that I knew would make me happy and make me comfortable with myself. And I don't think I've ever felt more beautiful than I do now. And in the 25 years that I've been alive, it's like an epiphany, and it feels really great, and I encourage everybody else to do so as well. So without further ado, let us get into this most beautiful me makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to check the description box for more info. So first we're going to start off with a white shadow base so we can have truer color pigmentation with the shadows that we're going to apply. Now taking a fluffy brush and a brown shadow, we're going to apply this color into our crease as our transition shade. Now taking a very small and detailed dense brush, we're going to be packing on this brown shade, and then we're going to use a slightly fluffier brush, still quite as dense, and we're going to use that to blend into our crease. Using a brush like this not only keeps the color pigmentation, but it also blends out very beautifully. Now taking a flat brush and a peach matte shade, we're going to apply this all over our lid. It's going to bring out those peachy rose tones in our final lid color. Using your finger to pack on a shimmer shade gives it slightly more pigmentation. It's just a lot easier, especially if you're a contact wearer like me. It keeps the product on the actual lid instead of it flying all over the place into your eyes. because I'd like slightly more coverage, I'm using a flat kabuki brush to blend out my foundation. It doesn't dull the pigmentation, if you will, like a beauty blender does, so I'm just using this to blend everything out and buff it into my skin. For my concealer, I'm using a shade that's pretty much my skin color because I don't want to over highlight. This is about me just bringing out my eyes a little bit and not so much trying to over highlight or contour. Then you want to make sure that you set everything with a powder so that it stays in place and mattifies it. And to just warm up my face a little bit and bring a little bit of life to it, I am slightly bronzing, not doing too much contouring. Here's a tip: if you want to have a very natural looking highlight, I would go for a baked bronzer and apply that as a blush as well as a highlight. And then I'm just applying my typical mascara. I like to use one that has a thinner brush just to separate some of the lashes, and then I like to go in with a thicker brush so that it will give it more volume. The eyes pop, I'm going to just highlight the brow bone as well as the inner corner and then drag some of the lid color underneath my waterline. For my lips, I'm just going to go with this neutral lip liner. It has a slight golden shade to it, but I want to keep the lips very neutral, so I go in with that and then I just go on top with a gloss. And here I'm just taking the pins out of my hair. I pinned them up so that it would set the curl better and give my hair more balance.